I want to share with you a study of a breathing technique that was found by pulmonologists to be the maximum efficiency of your heart, circulatory, and nervous systems. This particular breathing pattern coordinates those to peak efficiency. And this particular breathing pattern was used as therapy to restore the lungs of 9/11 survivors who suffered from this condition called broken or ground glass syndrome, which is what they call, I guess, when your lungs get full of smoke and debris. So this was done 5 to 10 minutes a day with these 9/11 survivors, and they all showed significant improvement in their lung capacity. Hi, come on in. So this pattern is, sorry, everybody, my dog. This pattern is, here's the secret pattern for a state of cohesence among your nervous system, your circulation, and your heart. 5.5 second inhale, 5.5 second exhale, and 5.5 breaths per minute. So 5.5 second inhale with 5.5 second exhale equals 5.5 breaths per minute. Okay. So I thought we would try this today, but instead of doing 5.5, we'll just do it on a count of 6. And I'll count for you. We'll inhale for 6 seconds, and then we'll exhale. This is all through your nose only. Inhale for 6 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds, and then we'll repeat that for about a minute. And that will be this magic efficient breathing pattern that is found by pulmonologists to be most efficient. So take a seat with a nice tall spine, whatever comfortable seat you want. It doesn't have to be cross-legged, but just make sure that your spine is tall, your head's above the shoulders, and your lungs are open. And I invite you to just close your eyes and just think about your breath for a few minutes. Just feel it. Just normally through your lungs, through your chest, rise and fall with each breath. And then gradually on your own, start deepening your breath so that it goes all the way down to your belly, and you can feel your rib cage expand and your belly inflate. And then I will begin timing and counting for you these 6-second breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then pause, bring your breathing back to normal. So that was 5 6-second breaths in a minute. And now let's please take a deep breath in together and Om in. Om. Om Balu Satguru Bhagavan Ki, the divine is the inner teacher. Okay, thanks everybody for being here. So we've been working on the five super aging characteristics of super agers. Super agers are people like us who are aging super. Yes, and so that's genetics, which only has really 15% to do with your super aging. It's physical activity, mental activity, social ability, and having a sense of purpose in your life. So that's what is the 5 secrets of super agers. And what we're trying to prevent, one of the things we're trying to prevent is structural aging. Structural aging is when your body structure starts aging, and one of the signs is loss of height. If you lose more than 2 centimeters from your middle ages on, and 2 centimeters is a little over 3/4 of an inch. If you lose more than that, that's not a good sign. So you want to keep your loss of height to under 3/4 of an inch, which can be done. As I tell my Jimmy Hatcher story all the time, who has prevented his height from going down over the last 20 years, and now he's 80 something years old. Related to the height is your posture. So if you have a good posture, that's going to help maintain your height. And we work on that all the time in yoga. Yoga is so good for the posture, the height, also the mental well-being. And part of the, and the third one is your gait, your walking. You should be able to, you want to be able to walk a mile in 15 or 20 minutes. That's what you want. And you want to be able to walk straight and not shuffle to side like you see some old people walking like this. So you don't want to do that. You want to have a gait articulation that's absolutely straight. Today, we're going to focus on posture, especially in the thoracic spine, which is between your neck and your lumbar. That is because we often find ourselves hunching over, texting, doing our computer, driving. Sometimes we hunch over. And so we're going to fix that. It's called the upper cross syndrome is the other word for it. So that's because you have a tight upper back, weak pectoral muscles, tight neck, weak rhomboid. So those are the things we're going to focus on today, starting with the neck. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, please turn your head to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale your head to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn your head left. And once more, inhale back to center, turn your head right. Inhale back to center, turn your head left. Inhale back to center. Open your arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist your whole body to the right. Take your left hand on your right leg, right hand behind, and now turn your head to look over your back shoulder, your right shoulder. Keep your chin parallel to the ground as you turn your head, and think about keeping your head over the shoulders. Try not to jut the chin forward as you twist. You want a vertical spine. Even though it's twisting upward, it's vertical. Bring your left hip forward slightly to help your pelvis tilt with the rest of your spine. Take a breath here. As you exhale, keep your twist, turn your head only to look over the left shoulder. Take a breath here. Exhale, turn your head all the way back to the right shoulder. Take a breath here. And then turn your whole body back to center, facing forward. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale back to center, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right ear, right shoulder, pause here. Take your right hand onto the left side of the head and take your left arm and let it push your fingertips away from you so you can enhance that stretch. Good. Okay, release the hand, bring your head back to center. Good. Plant your right hand beside your hip. Bring your left arm up. Reach up as you inhale. Exhale, crescent your body over to the right. Push down in the left sit bone and see how close your arm can get to your ear. Face forward. Breathe a couple of breaths here. And then to add our neck into it, turn your head to look up underneath your arm. Inhale. Turn your head to look down to the right. Bring your head back to center and lift up. Bring your whole body back to center. Good. Place your hands behind you, fingers pointing toward the feet, your feet. Bend the knees. Let your knees fall to the right and then go to the left. Fall to the right and then go to the left. Look right. Let the knees fall to the right, look left. Knees go left, look right. Knees go right, look left. Knees go left, look right. And again, right, look left. And once more to the left, look right. And then back to center, look center. Recross your legs the opposite way that you just had them crossed. Inhale here. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale back to center, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale back to center, left ear, left shoulder. Pause here. Take your left hand onto the right side of the head. Your right hand will float out from your body, pushing the fingertips away, enhancing the stretch. Make sure you're facing forward and breathe. One more breath, release, bring your head back to center. Plant your left hand by your hip, right arm up, inhale, exhale, crescent left. So now your head is going, your ear is going towards your left shoulder. Push down in the right sit bone. Face forward to start, and then we'll turn our heads to massage the neck. Inhale. Exhale, look up underneath the arm. Inhale. Exhale to look down. Inhale, face forward, and then pull up with your arm. Let the arm float down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look left. Inhale, back to center, look right. And then inhale, back to center. Open arms in a T. Take a deep breath. Exhale, twist left. Right hand comes onto the left thigh, left hand behind you, twisting in an upward spiral. Imagine there's a string pulling the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Make sure your chin's not jutting forward. Your spine is vertical. And breathe deeply. Inhale here. Exhale as you turn your head only to look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, and then bring your whole entire body back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest, flexing the back of your neck. Slowly inhale as you look up. And then slowly exhale as you look down again. Inhale slowly, looking up. When it comes to your neck, you always want to go slow. And then look down. Again, inhale up. And exhale your head back to center. Okay. Let's come into our staff pose Dandasana, which is with your legs extended forward. If you can't get your pelvis tilted forward without sitting up on something, please sit up on something, just anything little, just so that you can have your neutral lumbar back. You want to prevent the slouch here. So make sure you can get your lumbar, your pelvis tilted forward. Your knees are up, feet are up. Bring your shoulders forward, up and back. Okay, this is Dandasana staff pose. Really flex the feet. Feel the muscles in your legs engage. Just sitting here like this. You should feel your muscles. Bring your belly button toward the spine, shoulders down, chest open. Inhale, bring your arms forward and all the way up. Reach up with your fingertips. Inhale, reach up even higher. Exhale, bring your arms in a T. Keep the feet flexed. Inhale. Exhale, turn your body to the right. Take your left hand on the outside of the right leg, right hand behind. So now you're going to scoot your left hip forward some, so that your left leg is going to be a little longer on the mat than your right, so that your pelvis is twisting with the spine. Turn your head to look behind you over the right shoulder. Keep the feet flexed. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your twist, but turn your head to look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head back to the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring the whole body back to center. Okay. Bring your fingers behind you, pointing toward the bottom of your mat. Bend your knees. And we're going to push into a reverse table. So this is going to open our chest, strengthen our pectoral muscles, and massage our upper back. So just bring your bottom up to a reverse table. Feel your shoulder blades go together on your back. That's the area that gets tight between the shoulder blades. And this is helping to strengthen your pectorals as well as your abdominal muscles. Breathe. Help strengthen your neck too. Breathe, and then bring your bottom all the way down. Reset into Dandasana staff pose. Knees up, feet flexed. Pelvis forward, chest open, shoulders down. Feel your leg muscles. Inhale, bring your arms forward, all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up even higher. And exhale. Inhale, bring your arms to a T. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on the left leg, left hand behind. So you're going to scoot your right hip forward this time, twisting your body.
Is your left hand on the floor?
On the floor or on the mat behind me. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head only to look to the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head all the way around to look over the left shoulder. Push that left shoulder back even more. And then take a deep breath here. Bring your body all the way back to center. Bring your hands behind you, fingers toward your feet. And you can either do a reverse table again, or you can come into a reverse plank. Both of them have the same effect of helping your upper back and your pectoral muscles. So reverse plank would be when your legs are straight, reverse table is if you're going to bend your knees. Either way, you're going to get the same effect. And if you're in your reverse plank, just point your toes and think about trying to push them down toward the mat. And breathe, don't forget to breathe. Big chest opener, good for your upper back, opening or relaxing those tight muscles. And then bring your bottom all the way down. Come back upright. Okay, now, if you're sitting on something, hop off of it. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. Sit with your knees bent, feet about hip width distance apart, and then take your hands behind your thighs and pull your chest forward and up and your shoulders back and down. Good. Breathe here a couple of breaths and engage your abdominal muscles here. Think about where your head is now. You want your head to be in line with your spine. Inhale here. As you exhale, rock back onto your sacrum and lift your feet off the mat and breathe. Good. One more breath here. And then bend the knees, bring the feet down, hug the knees into your chest, bring your forehead toward your knees. Okay, sit back up. We'll do that again. So first reset the spine by taking your hands behind the thighs, pulling your chest forward, shoulders down and back, heads right on top of the spine. Inhale. Exhale, rock back on the sacrum, lift your feet off the mat, keep your shoulders down, head in line with the spine. If you want to, you can let go of your legs here, but if you do, don't let the back collapse. It's more important to have your long spine than to let go of your legs. One more breath, and then bring your feet down. Round your back, hug the knees into the chest. So this is called Navasana boat pose. It's a series of Navasana that I put together. This time we're going to do it again. Hands behind the thighs, pull the chest forward and up, shoulders back and down, head in line with the spine. Rock back on the sacrum, lift the feet off the mat. If you want to, you can straighten your legs this time, if you want, without sacrificing the pose. If you want to let go, as long as you're not sacrificing the pose. The most important thing is to feel your abdominal muscles work here, not your hips. You're going to feel your hips too, but you really want your abs to work here. And then bend the knees, round your spine, hug the knees to the chest. Okie dokie. Now come to table position, please. Padding knees is necessary. So this cat-cow sequence here is really good for your back, especially your thoracic spine, and for your neck, because you're flexing and extending your neck as well. With a flat back, inhale. Exhale, bring your bottom all the way back to your heels. This is what I call greasing the hinges, lubricating the joints. Inhale slowly, make the breath last, come to table. Exhale into your cat, tuck the toes, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone under your body, push the mat away, arch your back to the ceiling like a scared cat. Feel every vertebra. And then inhale slowly through the nose as you untuck your toes. Bring your belly down toward the mat, tailbone goes up, face goes forward, shoulders go back. And then sit all the way back to your heels slowly. Inhale slowly back to table. We do what we call tiger kicks. We're going to take our right knee, bring it into the chest. We take your head and flex your neck, bring your head toward your knee. And then flex your right foot and kick it up behind you with a bent knee. So the sole of your foot's going toward the ceiling, and then look forward with your head. Good. And then bring the knee back in, and then nose to knee again. And then kick the foot back, head forward. So we're flexing our neck every kick. Bring the knee in, nose to knee. Kick the leg out, head forward. And once more, bring the knee in, nose to knee. We're flexing our spine and our neck, and then kick the leg back toward the ceiling, head forward, straighten the leg. Lift the left arm into the balancing table. So now in the balancing table, bring your head in line with your spine here. Don't look up or down, just think about a long straight line from the crown of your head to the back of foot toes of the raised leg. This is very good for core strength. One more breath here. Hand comes down, bring the knee in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit all the way back to your heels slowly. Inhale, back to table, slow breath. Exhale, slow with your cat back now. Tuck the toes, tailbone, chin, arch the spine. Inhale slowly through the nose as you untuck everything, drop your belly down, push your shoulders back and your head forward. Good. Exhale all the way back to your heels. Inhale, come back to table. Exhale, bring your left knee in toward the chest. Flex your neck, nose to knee. We'll do tiger kicks on this side. Keep your foot flexed as you kick the leg back up toward the ceiling and your head comes forward. And then the knee comes back to the chest, flex, nose to knee. Kick up, head forward. Flex, nose to knee. Kick up, extend, head forward. Flex, nose to knee. Kick up, extend, head forward. Straighten the leg. Lift the right arm, balancing table, and put your head in line with the spine. Good. And hand comes down, knee comes in, and come onto your bellies, please. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and your forearms parallel to each other in front of you. Keep your elbows close by your chest. Push into your pelvis and your thighs. And imagine your sit bones going away from each other, broadening your lower back. It's a very subtle movement. If you think it, it'll happen. This is called Sphinx pose. Pull the mat towards you so that your chest comes even more forward between your arms. And think about your head as a turtle coming out of its shell, lengthening the neck. Tuck the toes. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, push up into a forearm plank. And breathe here. This time your head's in line with the spine. Don't let your chin drop. Good. One more breath, and then bring your pelvis back down. Uncurl your toes. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders now. Keep your elbows by your sides really tightly. Don't let them flow out. Real tightly by your sides. If you can feel your ribs, that's good. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Push down in your pelvis. Broaden your sit bones again, just like you did, and push into your hands and bring your chest up into the cobra pose. And when you're here, bring your shoulders down the back again and lengthen the neck. Breathe. You don't have to come up very high to feel this. Your neck is long and relaxed, and then come all the way back down. Good. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Good. From here, push into your pelvis, lift your feet about 6 inches off the mat, and push your toes toward the back of the mat. Widen the sit bones. Think about widening the sit bones. Bring your feet down. This time we're going to lift the top half of our body. So take your head and shoulders up and your hands about 6 or 8 inches off the mat and push the fingers toward the back of the mat, lengthening your neck, pushing your shoulders away. Feel like your arms are being lengthened here. And bring everything down. Okay, so we'll do both halves now into the Shalambhasana. It's called locust pose. Think about broadening your sit bones. To avoid pinching the low back, you really need to sort of relax your buttocks in order to do that. I know it's hard to do when you're doing this pose, but if you think it, it'll help. So when you're ready, lift your head, shoulders, hands, and feet off the mat. Push your fingers to the back of the mat, push your feet to the back of the mat, broaden the sit bones, your head's in line with the spine, breathe. So this is really, really good for your back strength, especially the thoracic spine. This is good for your pectoral muscles, your chest muscles. Inhale. Exhale, bring everything down. Cross your arms in front into crocodile pose, resting your head on your forearms for a couple of breaths. Hey, please take your hands underneath your shoulders again. Push the table. And then tuck your, first I want to come forward to upward facing dog. So bring your chest and foot between your arms. Your knees can stay down here. Chest forward, shoulders down, neck nice and long. So this is upward facing dog. You can also lift your knees here off the mat. Now tuck your toes under and come into downward facing dog. In your down dog, start with very bent knees so you can lengthen the spine. That's the point of this pose here, is to stretch the entire body. Okay, bring your knees down for a second and look at me. Take your hands, don't allow your hands to go this way. You either want them completely forward or slightly out. Paul, you might want to try that because your elbows are going out. You want your elbows to come in. So maybe if you point your middle finger to the corner of the mat and squeeze your forearms toward each other like this. Does that work? Yeah, okay, good. Now keep that and then push up into downward facing dog. With bent knees, squeeze the forearms together, bend the knees, push the butt in the air. Yeah, good, okay. Now, bend the knees a lot and walk up to your hands. Good. Slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana, mountain pose. So this is your perfect posture. This is what you're going to have for the rest of your life. Take a couple of nice deep breaths and appreciate your body. Be in the moment. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, crescent to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, separate your hands. Inhale, exhale, come into chair pose. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, push up. Exhale, crescent left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, back to center all the way up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And back to Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Stay in your chair. So your tailbone's pointing down. Take a deep breath here. Twist to the right. Take your left hand on the outside of the right leg. Reach behind you with your right arm and turn your head to look behind you. Inhale as you swing your arms back forward into your chair, and then come all the way up. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come into your chair pose. Push your tailbone down. Distribute the weight between the four corners of your feet here. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, twist your body to the left. Take your right hand on the outside of the left leg. Left arm reaches behind you as you turn your head. Good. So this is really good for your legs and your spine. Any kind of twisting is good for your spine. Inhale, arms swing back to center, and then come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and do your chair pose. This time we're going to bring our palms together into our heart. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. See if you can hook your left elbow outside of the right leg. Twisted chair pose. So this is just a little more deep of a twist than what we just did. Okay, bring your body back to center. Come all the way back up, inhale. Exhale, back to chair. Hands together into your heart. Inhale, exhale, twist left, hook the right elbow to the left leg, pushing the hands together as you twist. Come forward with your arms and then all the way back up, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Okay. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat with bent knees. So your knees are going to be bent quite a bit here. Take your right hand to your left ankle with your fingers on the outside of the ankle. Right hand to left ankle with the fingers on the outside. Yeah, good. And then keep your left knee bent. Straighten your right leg as you take your right arm out up toward the ceiling in a twist. Good. And then bring that right arm down. Slowly come on up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bend, keep your knees bent, bring your hands down. Take the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. And then straighten your left leg as you take your left arm out to the side and up to the ceiling. Keep the right knee bent. Yeah, you got it. So left arm comes up as you twist. Well, that's your right arm, but that's okay. Everybody's doing it backwards, so it's okay. Everybody's doing it the same. And then bend your knees, come back forward, and then come all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra, and then Tadasana. See, I try to mirror you, so when I say left, I'm really using my right and vice versa. But you did what you saw. I mean, you did what you saw, not what you said.
We
Yeah.
did what we heard the first time,
Yeah.
and then we did what we thought we were doing the second time.
Okay. Well, we did both sides. Oh, I did say right hand twice. Oh, I've
Yeah.
been known to do that. So it's not the first time. It won't be the last when I get screwed up. All righty. Let's do a one-legged balance. And we'll do tree pose today, which you pick whatever foot you want to start with. Tree pose, you take your opposite foot either into the ankle or the thigh or the calf. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter, just avoid pressure on the knee. And then you can bring your hands together like this, or you can raise your arms. But really to find a focal point and don't be afraid to use something to help get your balance. Now, some of us have been doing tree pose for many years. So if you find yourself, if this is too easy for you, challenge yourself by maybe turning your head, moving your gaze. This is excellent for core strength, leg strength, as well as balance. Whenever you're ready, come on down. Some people who have been doing this for a long time can hold that pose forever. Switch legs, take your time, find your dristi, which is your focus. Cock the other leg out so that you're opening that hip, and then bring the foot wherever along the inside of that leg that you would like. Again, if you're bored with this, just move your gaze slightly. Don't forget to breathe and smile. Whenever you're ready, come on out. Okay, let's get back to the mat. Get your blocks. And maybe have your knee padding handy. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, can come into your chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to blocks or mat beside your feet. Now we're going to step the right foot back, plant the right heel. So you're not going to step very far back because you want your heel to be able to come down to the mat. Keep the front knee bent and then raise your torso up and bring your arms up. So this is warrior one. Think about bringing the back foot is slightly angled toward the front. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Your front knee is bent. Put weight into the back edge of your back foot. Push your tailbone down toward the back heel so you're not pinching your back. Good. Open your arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, hug yourself with your left arm over your right. Bring your elbows up to shoulder height and then bring your forearms together. They don't have to touch, but if they do, you can either spoon your hands or bring your palm to palm. Keep the front knee steady and bent. Keep weight in the back foot. The tendency is to bring too much weight forward. Good. So this is a version of warrior one with eagle arms. So this, hopefully you feel in your scapula, the shoulders, in your shoulder blades and opening the back muscles. Unravel your arms, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to mat or blocks on either side of the front foot. Pivot onto your back toes now. And then steady up your legs. So make sure that your front knee is over the ankle. Lift your back quads so that you're in a runner's lunge and your spine is long here. If you're hunching your back, you need to bring your blocks up a height. Bring your blocks up a height. Oh, yeah, good. Runner's lunge. So this is really good for, again, posture. Keep your head in line with the spine. Now put weight into the right hand. Twist left arm out to the side and up. Left. This is my right. This is my left. This is your right. This is my left. Good. And then the hand comes down. Bring your knee down, patting it if you want. And then bring your arms forward and up. This is called Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your palms to your heart center and hook your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. So this is what we did earlier in the chair pose. So find a gaze. This is going to take a little bit of balance here. Pinpoint your gaze, tuck your right toes and lift your right knee off the mat. So you're in a twisted runner's lunge here. Okay, so this is also going to take a little bit of balance. We're going to step the right foot up while we keep this twist. Just step that foot up, keep the twist. So now we're in the twisted chair that we did earlier. Good. And then bring the arms forward and all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. Tadasana for a breath or two. Think about your posture. Shoulders down, chest open, belly in. Inhale up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, mat or blocks. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot back, plant your heel. Come into warrior one on this side. So you want to bring your left hip forward. Keep your right femur back into the hip socket, tailbone down, weight in the back foot, front knees bent, back leg is straight. Inhale, open. Exhale, we're going to hug each other, ourselves now with the right arm on top of left, and then bring the forearms together. Unravel, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down, pivot onto the back toes into your runner's lunge. Nice long spine. Think about a straight line from the crown of your head to your heel. Push your chest forward and try to bring your shoulder blades together on your back to get rid of any kind of hump in the back. Take your right arm out to the side and up to the ceiling in a twist. Inhale, exhale, that hand comes down. Bring the knee down, the left knee down. And then bring the arms forward and up into our Anjaneyasana. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your hands together to your heart and then hook your elbow to the outside of the leg. Okay, so this is where you're going to find your focal point. Steady up your gaze, tighten your core muscles, lift your right knee off the mat. So you're in a twisted high lunge. Left knee, sorry. Your right knee's already off the mat. And now step up with the left foot, keep the twist. And then slowly come forward with your body and all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana. And breathe here and rest for active rest here in your perfect posture. Okay, it's all downhill from here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Hands on blocks or mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Use your blocks for downward facing dog, Paul, because that'll help get your spine longer. Squeeze your arms together, let your head, bend your knees, walk your feet in just a tad. Yeah, good. And then knees come down and sit back to child pose. Rest your head on something, either mat, block, hands, bolster, whatever your head can rest on. Putting your forehead on something has a profound effect on your nervous system, calming your nervous system. It's what yogis call the third eye, or also the Ajna chakra. Okay, please come back up and then come onto your backs with your head facing toward me. And grab a block, Push into your feet, lift your hips, and put your sacrum on the block. And you can either keep your feet down or raise them up to the ceiling in waterfall pose, whatever you prefer. And this is intended for a bit of a relaxation. So make your body feel good here, whatever you need to do. So inversion, this is a very mild inversion, but it's very effective. It temporarily takes the pressure of gravity off your heart and organs, legs. Your legs are up, please lower them. Lift your hips, remove your block. Walk your feet together, place the soles of your feet touching each other, let your knees fall out to the sides, and bring your arms in a T with your palms facing up. Relax your back and just lift your chin just slightly to open your throat. Let gravity open your groin area. Okay, please bring your knees together and hug your knees into your chest, roll around on your spine, and prepare for our Shavasana relaxation pose. And when you're comfortable, focus on your breath. Slow down your breathing.
Shri Ram.
Please bring awareness back to your breathing. Deepen your breathing as you make small movements to gently wake up your body. And then please bend your knees toward your chest and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And please join me for the closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher, Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.